Hello, hello, hello. It's the July Lioness, and I think I'm going to have company. Go under the tripod very carefully, huh? Hi, Darla. It's the July Lioness and Darla. Thanks for joining us on this very rainy day in the deep south. And today we are waiting for the mailman to bring a package from Stampin Up, which is going to have lots of lovely stamps in it. And so I thought I would make a little book that'll be my rubber stamp inventory. So we're going to make up the book first, and then later I'll add to the video when we'll actually stamp in the first few images. Okay, Darla, get down. Get down. Get down. That's a good girl. Okay, so I'm going to readjust the camera and I'll show you the book because it's a cute little book. All right,
here we
be
are.
Right back. This is from Dick Blick, Jack Richardson and Company Incorporated Spiral Bookmaking Classroom Pack. And I think it's makes enough for 12 books if I remember. So I think I made about 3 books so far. But it's a kit. They send you the covers, which is chipboard. It's already been punched. They send you gobs of pre-punched paper, and they send you 12 coils. So yeah, it's enough for, like I said, 12 books. And it's like a no-brainer here. So you just haul out a pile of paper. What I love is you can easily take these apart and add paper or subtract paper. So I'm going to put this together for now. And when I get the stamps, I will decorate it. And I will, maybe to make stamping easier, I'll pull the pages out and stamp the loose pages and then add them back in. But I've got some gesso, so I could gesso this, make it white and stamp something on it, or I've got lots of scrapbooking paper that I could glue to this. There's a lot of different things that I could do. I could gesso it and just draw something freehand, or a little collage, or the possibilities are endless. So you just make your little sandwich. You make sure the holes are all matched up properly, and there is sort of you can feel the punched side of the paper. Like this is kind of smooth here. And this side is, you can feel it's rough, so it's like the perforated side. And I think the chipboard is the same way, but to a lesser extent. I see this needs to be a little, there, that's better. So there's a bit of an indentation here, but I think just make sure all your holes are lined up. And then let's see, I believe you take it from, you just feed the coil through like that and just keep twisting, and it self-threads. Pretty cool. And I bought these a couple months ago when I knew I was going to get back to paper crafting, but I had no supplies, so I did a couple as I was getting supplies. I would make up something, but it's tough to kind of relaunch all this paper crafting stuff. But so yeah, there's the little booklet. It's already made. Paper's not too bad. Doesn't like water too much. This is not watercolor paper. It's just drawing paper. So dry stuff If you're gonna glue something on here, probably an adhesive would be better, like double-sided tape or a snail type of thing. Just not crazy about wet. So we're gonna stop here and wait for the mailman, or mailwoman actually. I have a female mailman. No, wait, a female man. No. Okay, I have to think. A female letter carrier. I have a male woman. That's what it is. What? A male woman. A male lady? Ah! Postal. I'll talk to you later. Okay, and on we go. It's actually 2 days later. I started that video on a Monday, thinking that my package was going to come that day. It actually didn't come until excuse me, it didn't come until Tuesday. I actually had 2 packages coming from different divisions of Stampin' Up. So one was my paper pumpkin subscription kit. That came on Monday. And then yesterday, Tuesday, all my stamps and stuff came. So this is Wednesday. And I spent yesterday afternoon, gonna bend over here, might get in your camera. Yeah, sorry. Indexing my stamp sets, because these are red rubber. So these are red rubber, and I actually kept them on the, as you see, in the rubber, but you cut them. These are perforated in the rubber, and then they have these sheets of the stickers. So you're peeling off the white layer from the rubber and the stamp, but you can leave the stamp in here, and actually it's still, these are still attached actually, because I realized that would be better to keep them in kind of the form, so you've got this sort of a, this whole big form, instead of having the little bitty stamps sort of flapping around in there. And sometimes they'll stick to the plastic and sometimes they won't, but I thought I'd try it this way anyway. So you have to peel off different layers of things and put them on each stamp so that you know what you're looking at. So there's a little bit of setup, but it's worth it. It's very easy once you're all set up. So I've got my stamps. This is cute too. On the back it shows you what the images are. This one is You Little Fur Ball. And we'll be, of course, playing with all of these, so I will show you. So we got You Little Fur Ball, and this is Flower Shop. So it took me, let's see, it took me 2 episodes of Once Upon a Time and 1 Rockford Files to get all of these done yesterday. So you do have to invest a little time, but once it's done, it's done. And actually it's kind of fun. Now this is the Angel Policy Kit. It's called Creatively Yours. And it explains, they give you a little notice here. Would you like to sell cards or crafts made with Stampin' Up's copyrighted images? Please read our Angel Policy online at www.stampinup.com for guidelines. So definitely do that if you want to sell your cards and stuff. But in a nutshell, as long as whatever you make is hand done, hand stamped, hand stamped, okay, and you use one of these stamps that has, let's see, I think there's 3 of them here, yeah, that say in small print, copyright Stampin' Up. This one does, and this one does. So you make your card with their stamps and stamp it with one of these, and you're cool. You can sell it. And I don't think there is a limit on it. Read the policy. Just, read the policy. Just go to stampinup.com and put in Angel Policy in their search box, and it'll come up. It'll pop up, stampinup.com. And it's all spelled out for you. I figure I'm not, at this point, definitely going to, sell cards or whatever, but I want to keep my CYA, cover your self. So I got them if I need them. Creatively Yours is the stamp set. And let me see. Okay, I do have more down there. The wren. I'm loving the wren. So this is called an open heart. And here's Lovely as a Tree. Feel Goods. Tape It. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp these into the book. I'm just taking my book apart. If you're wondering what this white surface is with this is sort of a, it's plastic coating, nylon kind of thing. This is a puppy pad. Really good size. It's big. It's not super bulky, but it is quilted. And sometimes I have a problem if I use newspaper, especially on this desk. The newspaper print will come off on the paint. So what I like to do is, if I really think I'm going to need to layer it, I'll put a puppy pad on the very bottom and then put newspaper on top of that. So it could really soak the newspaper, but it's going to stop at the puppy pad. So that's a good thing to have. If you have puppies, you know you've already got some, right? And I don't think they're terribly expensive. Okay, so we're gonna just go through each set and stamp them. So I've got Wisteria Wonder. These are from the Subtles collection. Wisteria Wonder, Calypso Coral, and Pear Pizzazz. I also have bought the box of re-inkers. These are all the Subtle re-inkers. So I've got all of the colors and then 3 of the pads too. So I kind of know which color, what all the colors look like. And I think I'm going to get some daubers. Let's see which one. So these are my blocks to put the dies on. So I think I am going to so let's see, can I get more than one on here? I don't think so. So this is just an old plate and some paper towels with some water on it, and I'm just kind of getting this off with water since I'm just using these very, one use. And then I can stamp them off on here. And then I'll just put them back in the box. Okay, so this is the set called Feel Goods, and it's quotations. This one, I love the sentiment. She believed she could, so she did. To think that I might never see a thing as lovely as a tree. I believe that's the correct quote. And this one is an open heart. All right, now we've got some of my favorite things here. Flowers. This one's called Flower Shop. Okay, so here we have You Little Furball, which is called a two-step Stampin'. It's two-step Stampin'. It's very interesting. If you read like the fine print on these boxes, it tells you some interesting information specific to that kit. Like this says this is a set of 8. It also has the item number on it, which is useful if you want to get that same set. Like say you bought that set for yourself and you want to get it for a friend, then you know exactly what the number is. This here says it's a set of 6, and this is the item number here right below the barcode. just interesting little things. You know, you find out stuff by just reading the fine print. And even though my eyes are getting worse and worse, I still try and read the fine print. Sometimes I gotta haul out my magnifying glass. And actually, I would love to get one of those magnifier sheets that you just put right over the page. Anyway, so we're gonna do the kitties a little differently. I thought I would make the heads a different color from the bodies, just because it would be, just to sort of emphasize that it's a two-step set. Okay, here's the last kit. This is Creatively Yours. This is the one that has the Angel Policy compliant stamps in it. Okay, since this is a Stampin' Up booklet, I think I need to stick with as many Stampin' Up products as I can, and I realized I can use my washi sheets. Ha ha ha. Oh, that's just exactly the size I need. That's cute with the flower punch. All right. So, do I want to layer that? Yeah, I do. Do I want it yellowy? The blue might be the one I want to do. Yeah, I like that. Yes, I do. And then I can write on here, or actually use some, I have some letters that are just this shade of blue. Okay. Okay, so I went into my stash to kind of add to this, but I think we're going to have, so that's the back cover. This is the front cover. This is the washi tape sheets from Stampin' Up. So I'm going to have this flower, and this is the flower punch from Stampin' Up. So I cut them down like this, and I punched out my flower. These are self-adhesive. So I'm going to put this like this, and then from my stash, I'm going to use Meet Me in the Sunshine and put that underneath there. And then on my title page, I'm going to use these letters, and it'll say, you know, Stampin' Up inventory or stamp inventory or something like that. So let's get this peeled. I think I'm going to, what can I do? Stick the blue to the back of the red, orange and white. Backings off of the orange. And we're going to do the, let's see. So, no, okay, I don't need to take the backing off the blue yet. So now we're just going to get the blue onto the orange. Right, yeah, that's right. And this is a little translucent, so you're going to see that the blue is under there. But actually, yeah, so that it'll be better with the backing off, I think. Yeah, here we go. Pretty cute. I'll do a proper flip in a minute. So we've got the title page, the cover, the title page, the back, and the guts. And actually we'll have to have blank pages to add to it. And I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, here's our little book. So we got the cover. Stampin' Up Inventory 2015. Let's zoom a little bit. Okay, so we've got an open heart and the date this was added and the item number 135002. Zoom in a little more. And that's Creatively Yours. Okay, Creatively Yours, that's the Angel Policy set. Date added 122612 is the item number. These are listed alphabetically. Feel Goods 52015 129 684. And I can read them to you. It might be a little hard to read. She believes she could, so she did. That's upper left. Then next to it, a friend accepts us as we are, yet helps us to be what we should. And then laughter is the shortest distance between two people, Victor Borga. The best things in life aren't things. And then there's one more on the back here. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. This one is Flower Shop, item 130942. Lovely as a Tree, 127793. Tape It, $130715. You Little Furball, 134150. And I can zoom a little so we can read the sayings. Love your catitude, you little furball. I think you're perfect. As time passes, may the memories of your furry friend help fill the hole in your heart. A little fish. A friend like you comes along once in 9 lives. And blank pages for expansion. And that's the end. So we have done our inventory. It is up to date. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. This has been the July Lioness. Bye.